Hello! On this episode of Comedy of Horrors, I want to demonstrate to you how important it is to evenly distribute on the map and not all go on one side or two sides, and making sure that every flank is covered. Now, on the Karelia map, where we are now, I find that actually this side, I'm just going to pause quickly. On this side of the map, I actually think it's far more flexible and far more useful than all going down into this valley. Some people might disagree with me, but I actually think it makes sense because on this side you have, first of all, more freedom of movement. It also offers a lot more cover here because of all these rocks than this particular side, where it's usually basically a fight out in the open, really. But also because from this side you can not only go for base capture, but it's slightly shorter to get back to base to do base defense, or you can very quickly just switch side and go into the middle and then carry on from there, or carry up from there, or whatever. You've got lots of options on this side and lots of cover. I don't particularly like the middle because I think it's just a killing field. And this side is where everybody goes, and yes, you can actually sometimes come up here and do a bit of sniping, but in order to do that you need people to actually spot for you here. So this is why this area, it's important. And every time I'm on this map, I'm always asking my teammates to follow me, and as you can see, this time I've not been successful. I mean, I've asked people to follow me and nobody has followed me. In fact, a lot of them have actually gone down the middle, and you can see my tank is stopped there because I'm actually typing on the chat, please come and help me. Don't all go one side, don't go down the middle. Anyway, I make my move to my usual spot. Already the score is not very good, and when I stop like that, you can see it's actually because I'm furiously typing on the chat all sorts of invitations, polite and not, to actually come and help me on this side, because I know that there are always enemies on this side, and there are. I mean, if you just wait a few seconds, I'll just fast forward a bit, in a little while you'll see enemies starting to pop up. Okay, there's only one, so
target acquired.
It's a cruiser with a pump gun, so I have to be careful. Of course, he only misses one shot, but I can get rid of him. In the meantime, I'm asking for help. Do any of my teammates help? Nope. Nobody helps. So I think, well, okay, well, I'll just stay here and I'll hope that there's not any more. In fact, there is. There's a medium, and then the only one who could have helped me, which was the Marder 2, actually gets killed. I've got two enemies who, of course, are at full health. I'm at really low health. And of course, one of them is one tier above, and of course, they encircle me. So I know I'm gonna die anyway.
We're dead for it. Everyone get out.
Which is what happens. And at this point, I'm actually still typing on the chat, you, whatever, come and help, cover this side, they're attacking the base from this side, do something. So I'm just gonna fast forward, because the rest of the map, you should actually watch it on the minimap. I know it's not very comfortable, but you can see that they're all here, right? Why are they here, all of them, when really they should have been a bit more distributed? But especially, why are they not capping? Why are they not capping? This flank is completely empty. There's no defense. There's nobody at the base defending base. Go and cap, because the enemy could be doing the same. If you press Alt on your keyboard, you can see that there's two enemy tanks right there. And what are they going to do? They're not going to come back. They're going to go for base. We are winning 11-6. Just cap. There's 5 of you by the enemy base. Instead, they all go for the kill. Go for the kill. Yeah, yes. More blood. This. More kills. More damage. Damage. It's good for my WN8. Yeah, well, it might be good for your WN8, but it's not good for your win rate. Because now the enemy is capping the base. Those two tanks that were there and dealt with me, can you see? Only those two, and they are the ones who are capping the base. Completely undisturbed. And look at my team. Furiously trying to get back to base in time. Of course you're not going to make it. Look, what a bunch of idiots. all furiously going back to base. Obviously some are never going to make it. If they had capped when they were here, instead of all going for the kill, if they had gone up here and capped the base, even just one of them, it would have been enough advantage to perhaps beat the others, the enemy, capping our base. And of course, obviously, if there had been 2 or possibly 3, we would have won. Instead, they all went for the kill, and now they all hopelessly try and make it back to the base in order to reset, with only just a few seconds to spare. What do you think is going to happen? We're going to lose, obviously. So, next time, when you're on, at least when you're on Karelia map, but any map really, any map, just don't all go one side, distribute evenly on the map, and especially if you see that one flank is empty, either go and put a patch on it, or just go straight for the enemy base and cap, hopefully before the enemy does it. Thank you for watching.